Hey loves, all right, great question I got recently, and I've actually been dealing with myself, which is how do you get to the next level in your income? Okay, so maybe you have been working in your job, like your soul-centered business now, and you're really ready to make it your full-time thing and really leave your 9 to 5, and you need to know that you're gonna make consistent income, not just like some success and a few clients here or there, but really consistent income. Or maybe you have been working in your soul-centered business for a while and you are making pretty good money, but it's not consistent, you know what I mean? Or you're like, okay, cool, I got it. I know what it's like to make 5K a month. Now I want to make 10K a month. Or maybe you've gotten a few people in your course and now you're ready to like really bring it to the big time. But wherever you're at right now, typically there will come a point in your business and in your life where you just get this sense, like on a soul level, that you're meant for more, that you could be making more money, serving more people. Sometimes even in our health and fitness, we're like, all right, I'm ready to like kind of lean in a little bit here and really get some major results. So if that's you, I want to share with you the 3 things that are super important to start to think about and put into place in order to up level, in order to get from where you are to where you want to go. Number 1 is you have to have the right system. Okay, you guys have heard me talk about this probably more than you care to know, but really it does come down to these 3 things. Number 1, a system. You need to know the right steps in the right order, and you need to work with somebody or be in cahoots with somebody or like get the system from somebody who has done it before you. Okay, like yeah, we can go and piece things together on our own, but that's not efficient or productive and often actually wastes more time and money than it saves. But if you can go out there and find somebody who like has the exact results that you want, and you can say, hey, let me invest in you, let me have you shortcut my path, what are those steps I need to take, and start to take them, that's going to help you shortcut your path. So you look at who has what I want, what are they doing? Success leaves a trail. There are similarities between the people who have what you want. They're often doing something that's really important for you to do too in order to get those results. But here's the most important thing, and this is why we need number 2. Number 2 is support. We need support and accountability. It's one thing to have, you know, a checklist of all the things that you're supposed to be doing in your business, like anybody can download that online, but to actually implement it step by step, you know, in the right order, and to navigate the roadblocks or really apply that system for you so that it feels aligned is super, super important. And what a lot of people do is they go online and they look at what everybody else is doing. They're like, all right, what's their opt-in? You know, how are they doing their webinar? What's their website look like? What's their Instagram look like? And now I'm gonna copy it because if they're successful, then I'll be successful too. But that ain't how it works, okay? What they're doing is they're creating typically consistency and clarity. Okay. And when people are consistent and clear in their sales and their marketing and in their messaging, it's magnetic. Okay. But it doesn't work when we go and steal somebody else's thing and try to make it our own. Okay. We can learn like that success leaves a trail sort of situation. Like, okay, cool. I see they're all kind of using ClickFunnels. Maybe I'll use that. Or they're all using this type of thing. Okay, cool. That's some information. But the truth is there's often an energetic behind what people are doing that's giving them the success that cannot be replicated by copying, if that makes sense. Okay, so it's almost like how you can't have a healthy relationship with your body by going out and trying to copy what everybody is doing and not looking within yourself. Because it's not just that they're exercising and eating more salad and vegetables, but typically people who are super healthy naturally have a different way of relating to themselves and their body that can't be seen from just looking from the outside in. It needs to be felt, it needs to be cultivated, it needs to be created from within so that they will be consistent with exercise because they actually like it. Same thing with business. We need to learn how to cultivate that desire to serve, that ability to be authentic, to know what we stand for, to stand up and share it every day, which comes from a deeper, deeper place than just having a bunch of, you know, Instagram pictures look pretty. Does that make sense? So we can't copy our way into success, just like we can't diet our way into a healthy relationship with our body. And then the third thing that's really important is to, so just to say, like, you got to also get support, not just the system. You can't like just look at what everybody else is doing and try to copy it and expect to get success. You need to do the inner work too. You got to play that inner game. And number 3 is the right alignment. So it's very similar to support, navigating, knowing the business theory and applying it to your business is important, and support will help you do that. But alignment is critical. If you're not working with somebody or using a methodology that really feels like it's in integrity or authentic for you, it's not going to really work. I've done this a million times in my business where I honestly was looking at what other people are doing and thinking that was the way you needed to do it, and it didn't ultimately get me results. But when I did the inner work and I started to look at, all right, what's actually authentic for me, what really works for me, then that's when I started to see the results. It's when I really connected, to my deeper power. Hold on, my battery thing's popping up here. All right. My higher sense of self, right? Like my connection to spirit, to God, to source, to a commitment to service, that all of a sudden that up leveling just became inevitable. It was like the natural next step. Because I think, honestly, when I was starting out my business, I didn't feel worthy. I didn't feel like I deserved it. I felt like other people got to have that success, but I didn't. And somehow I'd have to work really, really, really hard in order to be able to grow my business or have the success that I wanted, which was really challenging because that was directly out of alignment with what I wanted, which was more quality time with the people that I loved, to have a life that I wanted. And so growing a business by grinding was really in opposition to that. It was out of alignment. So I would do all the things, but I didn't actually want more clients because I was afraid I couldn't handle it if they came in. I was afraid I might disappoint them. I was afraid they would get mad at me. I was afraid that I would then be so busy all the time I wouldn't have a life. Does that make sense? So alignment is really important too, and this is what I teach in the Aligned Female Entrepreneur. Not only the business strategy and system, and not only the support to apply it to your business, but also that alignment. What is actually blocking you from being fully in your visibility? Is there a belief in there, that if you were successful, then you might be vain or disconnected from spirit? Is there a belief in there that, I had, if you were more visible, you'd have to be perfect and show up and have to keep up with this crazy empire you built, and that had to get realigned and reestablished in order to up level. And right now, I'm working on growing my business from, went from 6 figures and to multiple 6 figures, and now we're going into a $300,000+ year next year. And I had to really realign with the fact that this had to be done with integrity and ease, and not to sacrifice client results, and not to feel like I was grinding to make it happen. Does that make sense? So that alignment is really, really important, because if it's not there, first of all, we're not going to stick with the methodology, or we'll do it, even worse, we'll do all the things right or perfect, but we won't get results. Or we'll think we need to be something different than what we are in order to have what we desire, and that's absolutely the opposite of what's true. So I hope that this is helpful for you, really seeing do I have the system in place to reach that next income goal? Do I know the right steps in the right order? Do I have support? Have I been doing this thing all on my own? Is there somebody I could work with, like myself or another coach or somebody who has what you want, that you can help apply their learnings to your specific business, so that you don't have to recreate the wheel, but you're also not copying people. You're creating it from a more authentic place. And are you aligned with what you're creating? When you actually think about having it, is there any voice inside of you that's I don't know, actually, I don't know if I really want that? That's really, really important. Okay, that you really get that straightened out, because when alignment happens, everything flows. Okay, so I hope that this is helpful for you. I want you to think about these 3 key things when it comes to that next goal, that income goal that you have in your business, that goal you have for your life. And chances are you're going to get some awareness just from listening to this video, and I want to encourage you then to take action. And of course, if you're looking for a support system and the right alignment to grow your self-centered business online in the next 90 days, I'm your girl. Check out the Aligned Female Entrepreneur. You can also check out the free training, How to Grow Your Business Online in the Next 90 Days. I'm actually gonna give you the quick link for that, you can go to www.alignedfemaleentrepreneur.com/webinar. That's for you if you want to get a free training and see exactly my system and steps that I use to create a multiple six-figure business online. Totally free, check it out. And if you've been thinking about working with me or joining AFE, you're not sure if it's the right fit for you, if it's the right system for where you want to get to, if I'm the right person to support you, and if it's aligned for you, you can set up a free call with me at chrissyleonard.com/free-call. All right, so a couple freebies for you, free time with me. If you want it, I'm available. I want to make sure that you get where you want to get in your business and in your life. And if you're ready to really figure it out, put a pen to paper, take some notes, and like get my exact business model so you can replicate it, but in your own way. Check out alignedfemaleentrepreneur.com/webinar. All right, you guys, I love you so much. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you next time.